Wo- Wounds of development are everywhere. As we follow a dot road from Khaireni, Satyavati rural municipality in Gulmi to Johang, northeastward from a crossing of the Angare stream is a warning on the wall. A landslide has been advancing toward the Mohoriya Gaun for decades, putting it under increased threat along with a bustling market of the year called Tallo Hatiya, even when there's not much development work going on in that area. Up to Neta from the stream, it's a smooth walk, but motorable roads tend to be far more serpentine than foot trails. Keeping this in mind, we take to the path hardly taken these days, a short foot trail that is, only to find that it has fallen into disuse. Hitting the dusty road again, we meet two government officials eager to know who we are and what business we have here. What business brings us here? We come clean, they lament the lack of traffic, motorable traffic, unaware that we enjoy trekking very much but not along dirt roads that raise clouds of dust whenever a vehicle passes by. Struggling to avoid another onslaught of dust resulting from occasional traffic, we arrive at a rockfall prone stretch at Chaudila, quite close by the Mathillo Hatiya, another bustling market of the year, only to find more souls wanting to know about us and the purpose of our visit. Quite inquisitive people, I guess. From the woods of Chidara, a nearby forest, some birds seem to be asking the same question, unable to respond for want of linguistic skills. We bask in, for a while, in the beauty of those woods in whose bosoms live a couple of houses, almost all of them deserted, in the midst of thriving flora and fauna. Between the dusty civilization hanging precariously on rocky mountains and the wilderness, a waterfall gushes down as if it too wants to leave this idyllic place like humanity perennially in search of you don't know what. The woods beckon, but we have no time to take a detour. Take a detour for what? Meditation, horticulture, animal husbandry, for studying wildlife? Didn't we part ways with our lush green village in our formative years for developing, in the name of developing our full potentials? What use is there thinking about the road not taken? The woods beckon, but this journey appears to be quite hard a homework for a lazy student, something that needs completing at the earliest. So we rush, so we rush along that dusty dirt road, that risky stretch near Mathilohatiya, another bustling market that I was talking about earlier, and arrive at the ancestral home made of mud, stones, slates, and that's barely standing, thanks to years of neglect, along with quakes, rains, and marauding monkeys. On our journey, we see winds of development everywhere, everywhere in a society where roads have become synonymous with development. Several stretches appear to be disasters in waiting. As I showed you earlier, come monsoon rains, and those hillocks hanging precariously will most likely collapse. Rocky stretches with hanging boulders are another nightmare, another year the round disasters in waiting. Of course, planners, engineers, local political leaders, and cadres will benefit tremendously if they get to repair the same road year after year after year. But what of the taxpayer? What of the environmental well being? What of the people at the receiving end, including the ordinary road users like us and landowners like us, facing displacement because of development works carried out with scant regard for the carrying capacity of the environment? 2 days later, as we return along the same path toward our respective workstations, the mountains seem to be asking us the same questions. There ought to be a better way of developing instead of circuitous roads that get tired after making rounds and rounds and rounds of us as if they were circumscribing the sacred Kailas mountain and other sacred mountains, leaving scars of development here, there, everywhere, right? With this, I wrap up this edition of Soft Talk. I request you to subscribe to this channel, comment on our presentation, and press that like button. I request you to support citizen journalism. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.